All right, check, check, check.
Yeah. Your mic sound nice, check 1.
My mic sound good, check 2. Ants.
Oh yeah, this is Danganronpa 2x2, that's right.
Finally. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. I literally put in the YouTube description, this is the natural consequence of Spike Chuns abusing us.
Yeah, you know, if Danganronpa 2x2 was out, we wouldn't even be considering this. Who's playing that?
This is really all Spike Chuns' fault. The game is kind of too loud.
Even when, the game's audio is very muted for the rest of it, so you don't have. We can just deal. I don't know. Maybe we turn it down a little bit on the title screen and then bump it back up.
I guess I can turn it down a little.
Nice title screen.
How's that?
Now that the music's entered its loop.
How's the audio now that there's none?
Yeah, so now this is about right.
Is that okay? You're listening to the progressive rock band of Mice and Men.
Mm-hmm. Released in 1986. It's the perfect soundtrack for girls doing cute things and getting.
This is Magical Girl Witch Trials, released in 2026. This is the successor to Danganronpa.
Yeah, I should have done that bit because I actually know when it's
Yeah, yeah. 2024.
Actually,
Assume.
2025.
It's fine now? Good.
2025 in Japanese, who knows when in English. They announced the English release like
6
over
years
a year
ago.
now.
Yeah.
And we haven't really heard. The only thing that we heard as an update for it was when that guy released what I heard was an AI translation. And then they were like, "No, it's coming! It's coming!"
Yeah.
Hey, it's coming, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. I guess now that we've talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
So when you and I first started talking about Danganronpa, one of the things that we talked about was how Danganronpa first comes out on the PSP, and when it first comes out, it's in Japanese only. Mm-hmm. And on the Something Awful forums, that was like the first way that people were ever seeing that game.
In English.
And that to us is like such a cool thing.
It's a thing you don't really get anymore, because stuff just so fast.
Yeah. Well, except except not really.
Now in this case, this is there's like an established visual novel company called Green Arrow. In Acacia is like this subdivision that was formed for them, and this is their first release as that subdivision. And there's a lot of new talent on it. The director, I think it's his first game. A lot of the voice actors, some of them are well established, some of them are fresh faces. It's like, it feels like a game that they're kind of taking a chance on.
Okay.
As far as the localization is being handled by people with a pretty good amount of experience, people who also, they take their time. The main guy doing the real localization is Andrew Hodgson.
Oh, really?
He did Raging Loop.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wait.
Did,
they're really gonna go that route with it.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's gonna be very interesting.
He did Steins Gate. He did. Oh God.
How? Okay, I've never played Steins Gate. I don't want to get too into the weeds. Obviously, we do want to play this.
Yeah.
But we're kind of setting the stage for why we've done what we've done and why we're doing what we're doing. Because I think that similar to the MTL thing, there may be some people who, if they care about this game, they might have some feelings about what we're doing.
Right.
We're just trying to recapture that feeling.
Well, not just that, but people are going to forget about it. Like, it's been a year since the localization was announced. People are going to lose excitement for it. And it seems like they're about to put the game on the Switch 2. They're going to open up pre-orders for that in a couple days. I suspect that we might get news about the English localization very close.
We just recently, without saying too much, saw that art books are still being sold in Japanese. Art books sold through official vendors that contain fan artworks. So the scene is still alive for this game.
Fan artworks. I really don't know. I didn't look.
Oh, you didn't confirm.
No, okay. It seems like it's like this. You know how like
we've been so slammed trying to get this like ready.
Wow.
Just like polishing and making sure that everything ran. Because this is a Unity game. We had to get a mod loader working. Sprite loading wasn't working. We thought sprite loading was working months ago, and then finally did the sprite work last night, and then it wasn't.
Right. But all that to be said, it's really, first of all, it's only chapter 1 that we've done. We're not going to do the whole game.
And obviously, that would be very much in a violation of the spirit.
It'd be a little unethical, I think.
Yeah. I don't know anything. Ants knows quite a bit because he's obviously had to translate it.
Through the process of translating, I have spoiled myself on some major twists. like just to make sure that I got wording right, or just by coming over stuff in the files. But you know, it is what it is. It's. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think we probably ought to just get into it at this point.
Yeah. I have only seen the first like 5 lines of dialogue over and over and over and over. This is a prison. Emma Sakuraba wanted to cover her ears and Sakuraba wanted to cover her ears and ignore the cruelty surrounding her.
It's not that different from Ikusaba.
Okay, all right. But she was shackled like a convict, bound by invisible chains, and even that small relief was denied her. Once she was locked up in a bathroom stall. Once her textbooks were torn up and scattered to the winds. Once her shoes were stuffed full of bugs. Once she was attacked by a mob of people. Once she was trussed up and displayed for all to see. Trussed up. $2 word here.
You're going to see a lot of those.
Once and again and again. As the days went on, the bullying reached a white-hot intensity, and Emma's heart grew heavy as lead. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop tormenting me already. In the end, those words never came out.
The chalkboard in the background, I mean, you can see fuck on there, but it's also like, die,
well, there's like a crucifixion cross
like,
here.
Die, idiot, stupid, kill yourself, go away.
This is obviously the shrine, right?
Yeah,
for the death. Yeah. This is a noose. This is a skull.
Yeah.
Fuck. She, die. Yeah. I think this is like a hand pointing, right? Or I initially thought this is poop. That's poop.
That is poop. That's info.
They committed those acts of cruelty so thoroughly and for so long. Emma blamed her own cowardice more than she did anyone else. She hated herself and just wanted to disappear. Living like this day after day, the Stygian darkness of despair enveloped Emma, all while the girls around her chatted away without a care in the world. I don't want to be hated. I don't want to be hated. Why do you hate me? Please don't hate me. The strained groaning of her heart continued. Emma had been blaming herself the whole time, but suddenly the answer came to her. Ah, that's right. Everyone should die. Everyone should die. Emma Sakuraba woke with a shout.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I thought you caught that.
I thought I did too. Oh well.
Breathing ragged, her whole body was clammy and covered in sweat. PR. The nightmare she just had is probably to blame.
Shout out Brazil.
Gole!
Shout outs to Brazil in the chat. Hey everybody, can I get some Brazilian flags in the chat?
She'd only just told her sleff.
Oh wow. I didn't go over any of this, I guess.
Well, were you drunk?
It's a distinct possibility. I did. Okay, so I did. At a certain point when I was doing my second pass, I realized that I had switched which version of the document I was doing. So probably what happened is that first session probably never got into the final script.
We were like using ramshackle work sync. So
well, because I had to work on this while working a full-time job. On the laptop on my lunch break, right? Like syncing in.
We're like trying to like file sync desperately, and then I'm like, hey, here's the file code. Huh? Where am I?
Oh yeah, that's
Darksage would never.
He would not have allowed that.
Though the girl who had woken up was indeed Emma, it was not in Emma's room that she had awakened. She was in the bottom bunk of a shabbily constructed 2-story bed. You think it should have been awoke?
No.
No? Think not? No. It sat against an aged stone wall, the side of which... What if I had said aged?
Nice.
Would you have strungled me?
I would just, I would have strangled you in the grungle.
The sight of which had sent a cold shiver down the girl's spine. I'm going off of like 3 hours of sleep with a 2-hour desk nap.
Well, the good news
so
is
I'm like, fucked.
all the dialogue is fully voiced. So you don't have to read any of it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in Japanese. Just let chat figure it out.
The space is stagnant with gloom. An iron bar sealed off the exit. A jail? But why? Falling into a panic as she was, Emma still did her utmost to reel in her memories from before she fell asleep. I mean, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be a high school student. I probably just went to bed overexcited. After taking a bath, Emma had changed into her pajamas and gone to bed early. What I remember before going to sleep is my brand new school uniform hanging on the wall. Gazing blissfully at the top she would wear from tomorrow on, Emma had smiled. I've decided I'll start over from scratch. After that, she wrapped herself up in her fluffy sheets and closed her eyes. But she'd now been locked up in prison, wearing clothes she'd never even seen before. Am I still having that nightmare? Even thinking that, the experience was far too vivid to be a dream. Glancing about the interior, Emma saw that the iron bars covering the exit notwithstanding, the room was fully enclosed by sturdy stone walls. A monitor was installed on one wall. The screen, installed with a floating mount, seemed out of place in the medieval room. Hey, what is this place? Emma clung to the bars and shouted. She could immediately hear other girls shrieking in the distance. What are you thinking, holding me such a place? Imprisoning young girls is a crime, you know. Whoever you are, your life is over. Fuck with me and I'll kill you. Let me out. At least I'm not the only one locked up. A sigh built up inside Emma at the commotion, and then... Could you please quiet down? A dignified, if cold voice unexpectedly arose from behind Emma. Looking over her shoulder, Emma found the voice belonged to a girl sitting on the top bunk. Oh, look, it's a word I don't know. Such...
Give it a shot. Give it your best chance.
Raucousness? Raucousness?
Raucous. Like, rowdy. Something to that.
Such raucousness is unbecoming. Emma stood stock still, a lump in her throat. She was shocked because she knew the girl who had spoken. It can't be. Nikaido. Hiro-chan. She was Emma's childhood friend who had plunged Emma's middle school days into darkness. The young lady admired by all, always the center of attention, smiling sweetly. She was Nikaido Hiro. As her eyes met Hiro's, too were wide, wider than Emma had ever seen them. Why are you here? Alighting from the bed, Hiro asked Emma that question. It was a Hiro? Okay, got it. You never know. Do you? You know, I've only studied Japanese for 2 years. Emma was in a terrible consternation. Her former friends returned and could not find the words to answer. Where are we? A hollow voice came out of...
Give it a shot.
Hiro?
No.
It's Hero.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
It's Hero like Celestia.
I got it. Got it. Okay, got it. Okay. As she casts her gaze all over the room. Hey, Hiro-chan. Emma got partway through calling Heroes in a once familiar, affectionate manner. At that moment, a sound came from the wall's monitor. Emma and Hiro turned their attention towards it. An owl monster?
もしもし、映像って見えてます？なんせ古くて故障が多いので、やれやれ。
Hello, is this thing on? You see, it's old, so it breaks down quite often. Dear me.
私、極長と申します。
By the way, this guy's voiced by Frieza.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I am called Gokucho.
詳しい説明がしたいので、ラウンジに集合してください。
Everyone, if you would, please assemble in the lounge so I can give a detailed
願
explanation.
望の鍵を開けますので、看守の後についてきてください。
I'll unlock your cell, so do follow the jailer.
抵抗とか自由なんですが、命とかなくなっちゃうので、はい。
You are, of course, free to resist, but your life will be totally forfeit and stuff. So, yeah. There's a comment box on the live stream. The monitor went pitch black once again. Gokucho? Jailer? Her comprehension unable to keep pace with the events unfolding. Emma stood for some time in a daze. Hero was much the same, and then it came from beyond the iron bars. It came from beyond the iron bars!
It came from the planet beyond the iron bars.
And moved along the passageway, a weighty, dragging sound. Zuru zuru, zuru zuru. The revolting sound gave Emma and the others the sense a disquieting thing drew near. The bodies of both Emma and Hiro stiffened. They slowly turned their gazes towards the passageway. Eh? Emma started to scream, but snapped both hands over her mouth. It must have been 3 meters tall. So that's 9.9 feet tall.
A meter is 3 foot.
3.3 feet.
No,
it's 3.3 feet.
No, it's like almost exact.
No, it's not. It's 3.3 feet.
No.
It's 3.3 feet.
2 meters is less than 6 foot.
This is a lie. This is a lie. I have to fact check this. I won't let this go unpunished. 3.3 feet! Fuck you!
Oh, that's DuckDuckGo, though. DuckDuckGo will say anything.
Oh, wait. It is technically like 3 feet 3 inches. Right? So that's not 3.3. That's actually
kind of close.
I mean, that kind of is. It's like that's more like 3.2.
It's interesting because when you buy hardware that's sold in meter length, I guess it's like a nominal meter.
Why didn't the fucking localizer just change it to feet? Like Americans just. I mean, what? I'm supposed to do the math here? That like so stupid.
I really thought about changing it to feet, and I was like,
why would you do that? Don't do that. Its face was
because I wrote everything with Americanized English, like I use E's instead of S's. But whatever.
No, meters is fine to keep. Its face was hidden by a mask, but it was clearly inhuman somehow. What, you think the British don't exist?
I wish they didn't, but unfortunately. Maybe this heat wave will finish the show.
It's killing the fish. I don't think it's killing people.
What are people going to eat?
Apparently the fish need air conditioning. Hiro-chan. Emma clung to Hiro's arm, full of dread. Hiro was naturally dazed, gawking at the grotesque in the passageway. You should know how tall 3 meters is. Don't touch me, you monster! You're disgusting! I get it! I'm going! The sounds of the monster dragging another girl from her cell reached Emma and Hiro's ears. Their terror grew and grew. I really love the iris work here. I mean,
This,
these are all really good.
The character artist for this has done like nothing else. This is like his first.
You're kidding me.
It's like 2 other games by the same studio in the exact same style.
He's a very, very good cell shading style. Like, it seems really, really complicated.
It like almost looks like it's drawn with pastel chalk.
Yeah, yeah. It's obviously digital, but it's a very, very it's very, very good. Will we actually receive a proper explanation? I wonder. If so, I better head there quick. Hiro began to speak, then turned her face towards Emma. Not until that moment did she realize Emma was clinging to her arm. Hiro slapped Emma's hand away. I'd appreciate it if you didn't touch me so freely. Rest assured, I hate you. It'd be best not to forget that. As she spat those words out, Hiro's eyes were drenched in deep-rooted loathing. What'd she do? Kick your dog? Despite being securely locked when Emma clung to the bars just moments ago, the doors now opened easily. Emma followed Hiro out into the passageway. Wait up, Hiro-chan! A number of young girls stood in the passageway, Hiro among them. Their gazes had flowed straight towards Emma when she raised her voice. As far as Emma could tell, she had never seen any of them before, Hiro notwithstanding. What a relief. I don't know what I would have done if they'd all been from my school. It's gonna be so funny if Hiro's... Well, I guess there's only obviously we know.
You have to, well, because you know Danganronpa, right? And Nozomis is here, so we can't really say all the stuff that all the games do, but he knows what they do in DR1.
I guess I'll just say this, like, if deaths occur in this game, it's gonna be so funny if it's Hiro first. It would be really funny if it was like Emma first.
If it was Hiro first, and then Hiro was the mastermind somehow.
I don't know. That seems like a stretch. They all seemed around the same age, like Emma and Hiro. Oh, what if like Emma was like the mastermind, right? Because she's like a tortured girl, and that because that's already been shown in the. We're thinking too much. I'm already out of the mode of like. This is a fan translation that we like helped on, and I'm straight into like this is the
What did you do to help?
3 a.m. 3 a.m. You're such a bastard. Still, they all seemed around the same age, like Emma and Hiro. They're dressed in strange attire. And at the end of the hallway, the black-clad grotesque walked. I guess that thing is the jailer. Though pale and confused, the other girls began walking after the guard. Hiro, too, was walking, considerably ahead of Emma. Emma trotted up to her.
I'm gonna learn your lesson.
A lot has happened between you and I, but I'm glad to meet you again. I've changed. I'm not the girl I was before. I'd like to become friends with you, Hiro-chan.
I've heard that one before.
Intent on ignoring Emma's very existence, Hiro continued walking. I won't give up, you know. The aggravated gnashing of teeth echoed throughout the passageway as Hiro turned towards Emma. How hard is she grinding her teeth? Then with all her might, she shoved Emma, sending the girl tumbling. Emma skinned her knee as she fell to the hard stone floor. Hiro, having caused the injury, scowled at Emma with evident
日々が
repugnance.
変わったとしてそのことが私に何の意味が
So you've changed. Why should that mean anything to
君
me?
の嫌いなことは変わらないこの先永遠に
What hasn't changed is that I hate you, now and forever. With that absolute declaration, Hiro spun on her heel and walked away. Wait! A girl with aqua hair looked on with great interest. This fucking bootleg Detective Conan duck ass VTuber.
She is very dumb
This
ass.
VTuber model stupid bitch.
わ広い
Hey, look, it's this Black Ops 1 Zombies map.
When are you gonna make this in Black Ops Zombies? Right after Danganronpa?
I've decided I'm canceling the Danganronpa
while
map
you're doing this.
and doing it in World at War because the Black Ops engine is too complicated.
There's a pretty good map of this that would actually probably make it pretty easy to make.
There's a good map of the Danganronpa layout
I
that
guess
made it
there's
pretty
a
easy.
literal 3D map
Yeah.
for Danganronpa.
Oh,
You ever been on a stream before
oh.
where the two hosts pronounce the name of the game differently every time they say it?
I did say I was gonna start pronouncing it properly, motherfucker.
You're supposed to swear.
Danganronpa. Yeah, I know. We're not gonna stream this game anymore.
You
we're
still
just gonna say.
mispronounced it,
We're
by
just
the
gonna
way.
say.
Wrong.
Danganronpa.
It's the
Dangan.
same A sound every time.
You know, it's only like I've only played one of them. I've
Yeah,
never
whatever.
cosplayed the character
Yeah,
or anything.
whatever.
I don't know. I've never
You
drawn
never even
them.
read Zero.
Like
How big of a fan
I'm
could you
100
be?
pages in now.
You've never even
I'm
played
100
S.
pages in. I don't want to play S.
know.
It's a fucking board game.
Well, you don't even do school mode, so why are you gonna play S?
I did school mode.
Yeah, I know you didn't. Like, you didn't like. You weren't hungry for all these little.
Such a
free
large.
time interactions.
Whoa, how spacious! It seemed the prison the girls were being held in was underground.
You gotta give each other shit, guys, all the time. Never
Ascending a
stop.
long staircase, they reached an extravagant Western-style entrance hall. In a Western-style entrance hall, there were a myriad of doors and a hallway that stretched on. So long, Emma couldn't see where it ended. The staircase leading upstairs had a ceiling so high it made Emma's neck ache to look up at it. You should go to a chiropractor. Thanks in no small part to how dilapidated it was, the atmosphere was ominous. Nevertheless, it was clear the prison was quite large. Yo! Look at this fucking crossbow, though.
Mhm.
I hope someone gets killed with that thing. The guard entered a nearby room and Emma followed. It turned out to be the lounge. Compared to the chilly, oppressive underground, the lounge was an extravagant, spacious area bursting with gaudiness. A chandelier was installed in the high ceiling. An aged, rugged adorned the floor. There was even a sofa and a fireplace. The decorations were completely indiscriminate and in bad taste. But what captured Emma's attention most was...
これって本物
Is this thing real? A large bow gun hung on the wall. Its presence sent a chill down Emma's spine. The black-clad sentinel stood at the entrance, guarding the route to the passage. Blocking the entrance seemed to be its way of declaring that everyone had arrived at the lounge. There were no fewer than 13 girls gathered in the spacious lounge. One girl with apparent social anxiety huddled in the corner like a turtle. We're fucking jester she's a graffiti artist. Oh, this is fucking peak. Another was rearranging the room while humming.
ざけんじゃねえぞぶっ殺してやる
Don't screw with me, I'll fuck you up. There's also an unreasonably angry mass troublemaker. This place reeks, don't it? Oh, So this is why you've been doing this for months. Holy shit!
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty much this frame where I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to translate
Every
this.
single one?
Yeah.
Every single one.
All of them.
Every single one. We haven't even seen them all yet.
Yeah.
This is devastating.
This Nightmare
You're
Before
fucking
Christmas
kidding
looking
me. You're fucking kidding me. We've got a graffiti artist. We've got an assassin. We've got a clown girl. We've got the social anxiety girl is a pretty good design too. This is oh my god, this is devastating.
This is gonna hit like
this is like 9/11.
times 1,000.
Fuck. She's not even like Hot Topic. She's like tech Hot Topic. She's the worst. Oh my gosh, this is devastating. What were they cooking? Fentanyl.
I couldn't even get it out with straight face.
There was a cat. Fuck. If Two Best Friends was around when this shit come out, they never would have broken up.
Yeah, it would have saved the channel.
It would have saved the channel. Holy shit. Nas, what the fuck are you doing? How have you not seen these guys? What, did you go pee? Peek is on screen. Oh, there's a cat-eared girl pinching her nose with unmasked disgust. And okay, so she's like Southern Lolita. A scantily clad girl letting out a sigh of ennui. Yeah? You picked ennui? You were like, Buns does know how to pronounce that.
I'm surprised you knew how to pronounce Stygian.
Oh, really?
The writing in the game is extremely literary. So normally I would do like, why use big word when small word do trick, but it's like, it's constantly invoking metaphor. It's using specific kanji choices. Like it's written way more literarily than most games.
I hope that fucking discount VTuber goober detective dies first.
Yeah.
Please, God. Oh, it's over. It's so fucking over. This Cheshire Cat son of a bitch.
Bullshit.
What the fuck is going on? What happened here? Did they just hire the artist? Did they just hire the artist and they just said like,
go nuts.
Honestly, just do whatever. Just do whatever. This is like Danganronpa 1 if all the characters were peak.
If there were no Hifumis in the cast. If Hifumi
I don't want a single Hifumi. There's no Hifumis, no Yasuhiros allowed. Enchanting girl looking on it all and laughing. You're laughing! There was also a wallflower taking careful observation of everyone. Oh, it's over. It's over, dude. It's fucking
you just gotta put a girl
over.
in black clothes.
It's fucking over. It's never been more over. It wasn't immediately clear if it was real, but the most eye-catching thing about her was the large gun she wore on her back. No shit! Just in case, because we've been so well.
There's an auto skip that's really fucking fast.
Awesome.
You can get through like 2 hours of content.
I think I held control for a bit just to see some, like, just to make sure the game didn't like explode when sprites were loaded in.
Yeah.
Oh wow, isn't this awesome? A girl with light blue hair suddenly spoke up loudly. She wore a bright, cheerful smile that was completely unbefitting the situation. Suddenly waking up in a prison, a monster standing guard. It feels like something amazing is about to happen. Ooh, it's totally exhilarating, right?
うん
I guess? Bright-eyed and curious, the aqua-haired girl took Emma's hand in her own. Then she vigorously shook them up and down, perhaps too vigorously, as Emma gave a slight wince of apparent pain.
何が高まっちゃいますよねですわ
I say, what do you mean you're so excited?
いいことになってるんですわもっと危機感を持った方がいいんじゃないかしら
This is a perilous situation. Such irreverence is most unbecoming. Her voice matched the high-pitched one Emma heard while in her cell not long ago. She was so cute she looked like a doll, yet her tone was in some way unnatural. In the room, there were many girls. One of them let out a giggle. The petite girl's face flushed beet red.
笑ったのは誰で上がりますの
Who dared laugh just now?
すまない。少し変わった喋り方だなと思ってね。
I'm so sorry. It's just your way of speaking struck me as a little unusual. You're fucking kidding me.
Lieutenant,
You're fucking kidding
what are
me.
you doing here?
You're fucking kidding me. This is hitting peak levels I didn't even know existed. What is this pose that I've seen
Kokichi.
before? It's Kokichi. That's what it is. It's fucking Kokichi. A tall androgynous girl stepped forward. Tall and slender, she possessed a gallantry akin to a knight's. As if to add a touch of flash to her masculine appearance, she carried a rapier at her waist. Fuck. She was quite
Zombies, don't let
charming.
her forget. She messed up the French word.
She was quite charming and left the entire room breathless, transfixed by
みん
her.
な初対面だと思うから、よかったら自己紹介をしていかないか。
I believe this is everyone's first time meeting, so wouldn't it be prudent to introduce
先に
ourselves?
名乗らせてもらうよ。私の名前はハスミレイヤ。
Allow me to go first. My name is Hasumi Leia.
当のハンナですわお見知りおきあそばお
ん
見知りおきあそばせっせ
I am Tono Hana. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
ちょっとお先によろしいかしらあな
That's
た
not a
レイヤ
typo,
さ
by
ん
the
と
way.
言ったわね
She stutters.
いきなり
Yeah, I
このことを
figured.
笑うのは失礼じゃなくて
If I may go on a bit, you, Leia-san, was it? I say, do you not find it uncouth to suddenly laugh at someone like that?
すまない。そんなに気にしてるなんて思わなかったんだ。お手柔らかに
My apologies. I never imagined you would pay it such mind. Please forgive me.
気にしてないし
I'm not paying it any
そ
mind.
の話し方はご両親に教わったのかい？
Did you learn to speak that way from your
も
parents?
う突っ込まないでいいからほっとけですわ
That's quite enough. Just drop it, I say. Her hands were trembling, and it was plain to see her pride had been terribly wounded. The mood had, unfortunately, been tense from the outset, yet a girl lacking any social awareness energetically shot up her hand.
私は立花シェリーって言います事件があるところに私ありこの名探偵にお任せください
Me next, I'm Tachibana Sherry. Wherever there's a case to solve, I'll be there. Leave it to the great detective Sherry.
ってあなたが
That's basically only associated with Conan. That title.
A great detective? You?
そうですよへへんなんせミステリマニアですからね
That's right. I'm a total mystery nut, you
実
see.
際に何か事件を解決した経験があるのかい？
Have you ever actually solved a case?
それはまだありませんね
Not yet.
そうかい。少し頭が痛くなってきたな。次に行こうか。君の名前を教えてくれないか？
I see. My head is starting to hurt a bit. Let's move on, shall we? Why don't you tell us your name next? Prompted for an introduction, Emma suddenly straightened her posture.
最初が肝心 自己紹介で僕の第一印象が決まるんだから、気合い。
This is Sakuraba Emma, and she fucked a dog when I met her in school.
Well, we made the dog fuck her, but that's beside the point.
Alright, the introduction is critical. I've got to make a good first impression. I can do this.
僕は桜庭エマ。
Don't say you kill people. Don't say you kill people. Don't say you kill people. I'm Sakuraba Emma, and I don't kill people! Yes, I nailed it. I nailed it. I nailed it. I nailed it. No sooner had Emma given her name than the girl rushed over to her.
私の名前は光メルルです。
My name is Hikami.
Somebody get Mallory on the horn to voice this character.
エマさん、
So, Emma's...
No, she's not done stuttering yet.
Fucking God. She's stuttering for like 30... Okay. So, like, what if there was a voice line that was 30 minutes long? She's just like, so, you're,
I'm gonna DM Steiner because we're mutuals on Twitter, and I'm gonna say, hey, I got the perfect voice actress for this character.
DMing like every single Japanese VN company localization. Here's their account.
Yeah.
Here's their account. What is it?
しちゃってます。
You're hurt. Maruru finally stuttered away through the sentence. Emma looked down at her knees and noticed blood flowing.
ヒロちゃんに突き飛ばされた時か。
Was it when Hiro-chan shoved me a little bit
大した
ago?
ことないよ。大丈夫。
It's no big deal. I'm fine.
大したことあります。
It is a big deal. Maruru knelt, looking as if she might burst into tears at any moment. Then she pressed her hand to Emma's knee. And that's when something happened that astonished Emma. Maruru's fingertips glowed, and the wound on Emma's knee was healed in the blink of an eye. She's gonna die first.
Yeah. Can't have that around.
That seems,
Broken.
that seems busted.
痛くないですか？大丈夫ですか？
It doesn't hurt, does it? You're okay? Okay, so I have a question about magical girl healing powers.
Okay.
Let's say a chick has a tattoo.
Yeah. It's gonna depend how the healing works, right? Because there's a lot of ways that you can use magic to heal something. You can go the bio route. You could speed up or reverse the flow of time. That's another way to do it. You could do all sorts
Yeah,
of stuff.
I guess if it's only speeding up the cell's like healing ability or whatever. Emma, break your leg for
We gotta test
science.
something.
ありがとう。
Yes, thank you. Unable to look Emma in the eyes, Maruru fidgeted and hung her head. As if resetting the scene, Leia cleared her throat.
その不思議な力について詳しく聞きたいところだけど、まだ他の子も残っているよね。お互いの自己紹介を優先しようか。次、君かな。
Though I'd like to hear the details about that mysterious power, there are still a few other girls left, aren't there? What say we have introductions take priority? You're next, okay?
ああ、私の名前は沢渡ココね。
Coco. Her name
Oh,
is
fuck.
fucking Coco. Oh?
I typoed her name in the fucking...
How? How bad?
I put an O instead of an A there somehow.
Which O?
Well, the name in the header's right. It's okay. That's all
Sawatori.
right.
Oh, I see.
I'm spot checking.
So it's
stuff right now.
Sawatari. Okay, I see. Me? I'm Sawatari Coco.
で、あんさ、ちょっといい？私、
Hey, got a
見
sec?
たことある気がして。
I get the feeling I've seen you on TV. The girl
Look,
who'd
you can see
introduced
more of her
herself
design
as
now.
Coco walked up to Leia, stared at her with total disregard for personal space. You know what's amazing? Ants? Ants? Yeah!
We're on Steam.
We're on Steam! We can screenshot things!
There you go.
Didn't I bind
You
it?
did, but don't fuck with it
It's
because you
okay.
don't know which button it is.
It's
You're gonna
okay.
end up
それ
skipping
私
like
も
half
思
the
いました
dialogue.
You skipped to the end of the game. Ah, I thought so too! Are you a celebrity?
言われてみれば僕も見たような
Now that you mention it, I have a feeling I've seen her
舞台やテレ
too.
ビや映画でも活躍してる女優さんですごくかっこいい子だなってまさか本人
An actress active in not only the film and television industries, but theater too. She's incredibly iconic. Is it really
芸能
her?
事務所に所属しているからね。いろいろ活動はしているよ。舞台が一番多いけ
She
ど
doesn't work with a talent agency. I mean, she does.
Yeah, she
but-
does. This was a whole thing with Junko
I
too,
know,
is that
I
she
know.
started to appear on TV.
I know. That's like when she started to get really, really bored. Because well, I can't say too much. It's because I work with a talent agency, you know? I've said too much. Damn, these modeling agencies are crazy. I love that too because it's Sayaka,
Yeah.
which is also a high stress like idol agency
Yeah.
job. I love that. That image like lives rent free in my head. The expression on fucking Junko's face, where she's just like her eyes are like squinting. She's like super pissed off, and it's modeled only after like that expression that she makes in the game, which is very rare. It's because I work with a talent agency, you know? I do all sorts of work, mostly on stage, but I'm on TV often as well.
すごい生芸能人初めて見ました
This Naya character is one of the only other characters that's voiced by like a major VA. It's Yukiko in P4.
Oh,
And,
wow.
Claire in Resident Evil, and Ibuki from Danganronpa.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it Ibuki's singing voice?
It's I don't know if they're different. She's probably not. If they're different, probably not, because she's Ibuki in every game.
Ibuki's songs did eventually end up on Spotify, which was crazy to me. They are unfortunately still 2 minutes long though. But you know, there was only one of them in the game, right? I knew it! Wow, a real life celebrity. It's my first time meeting one. Can I please get your autograph?
せなめ私が先に見つけたっつの私配信しててさとりあえずコラボして
I've already forgotten what voice I was doing for Coco.
Just start doing Gura.
I don't even remember what Gura sounds like. She's been
Ah.
Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Well, if you don't remember
Ah.
what Gura sounds like, then why don't you just do a different VTuber like Saba?
Oh, good point. Why didn't I think of that?
Do Callie. You're gonna do Callie's voice.
Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, it's because she's Bronx.
Yeah, she's a different species. Bronx.
The only way to imitate her is to eat pizza 6 times a week.
Smoke, but just a little. Don't smoke, but inhale the smoke when cooking. Secondhand smoke.
Liking burnt things is a sign of brain damage.
It's not true. I used to eat burnt toast out behind the shed at school all the time.
There's no times that I ever hurt my brain. We're like streaming this visual novel referencing obscure 4chan posts that no one has a fucking clue what we're talking about. What? You're so annoying. I saw her first. I'm a streamer, so let's collab right away.
今は自己紹介の途中だし、その話は後でまた。君たち次いいかな？
We're in the middle of introductions right now, so let's save that topic for another time. Would you girls like to go next? Apparently skilled in such matters, Leia artfully dodged the question, prompting the girls who had yet not made their introductions to do so.
やりづらいな。最近ミリアだよ。よろしくね。
This is rather embarrassing, isn't it? I'm Psyche Milia. Nice to meet you.
私は宝生マーゴよ。可愛い子がいっぱいで、舌なめずりしちゃいそう。
So she's Yuri bait.
She'd be anything.
They made Cheshire Cat Yuri bait.
She could mean anything by that.
I am Hosho Margot. The room is so packed with adorable girls. I'm practically drooling.
使徒ありさ。おめえらと慣れ合うつもりはねえから。
And don't bother remembering it, because I don't plan on sticking around.
Fucking dies.
Yeah.
Shito Alisa, and I've got no intention of getting comfy with the likes of you. The girl named Alice's had her face hidden by a
さ
mask.
んですよね。どうしてマスクを？顔を見られるとまずいんですか？
Alisa-san, was it? Why the mask? Would it cause trouble if we could see your face?
せえな。おめえに関係ねえだろ。
Shut up. It's got nothing to do with you.
とっても気になります。名探偵の血が騒ぐんです。
Ah, but I'm so curious. My detective heart is pounding just thinking about it.
絡みやがったら殴るぞてめえ。
Keep pushing it and I'll kill you, bitch.
君たち、いさかいはよそう。
Let's drop it, you
シェ
two.
リー君に苛立つ気持ちはわかるが、まずはお互いのことを知らないと。
I understand your frustration with Sherry-kun, but we have to get to know each other
私
first.
のことさりげなくディスってません？
Did you just casually diss me?
そんなことはないさ。少し黙っててほしいとは思うけれど。
It's not like that. Though I do wish you would stop talking for a little while.
了解しました。
Roger!
あと残っているのは、
The ones left now are... The girl who had been huddled up like a turtle in the corner quickly produced a sketchbook. Whether mute or for some other reason, she introduced herself through the words written on the page. I art Natsume An. Please, if you would be so kind, refrain from addressing me from this point forward.
なのか。
None of these girls are friendly. None of them want to be your friend.
Kurobe Nanoka.
私の名前は二階堂ヒロだ。
And this bitch.
ヒロちゃん。
Whatever her deal is. The girls thought the introductions were over, but there was one girl who hadn't joined the circle at all. Ever since Emma had arrived, the girl had unprompted been ransacking the place.
君だけまだ名乗っていないんだ。
You there.
名前を教えてくれないか？
You alone have yet to introduce yourself. Would you please tell us your name?
名前？ノアはノアだよ。城ヶ崎ノア。
My name? Noah's Noah, you know. Jogasaki Noah. After introducing herself, the girl immediately went back to rummaging around the
全員の
room.
名前が知れて何よりだよ。
Well, at least you know everyone's names
こ
now.
こにいる意味は私にもわからない。けれど、
As to what...
冷静に行動するべきだと思っている。
I do that a little bit. As to why we're here, I too have no idea. Yet I feel we must act
とにかく
calmly.
騒がず落ち着いて説明を待とうじゃないか。
For now, why don't we settle down and await the explanation? It came the moment Leia finished speaking. The TV cuts on and it's just ghosty.
Jigsaw.
Oh. An owl monster flew out of an air vent near the ceiling, drawing the girls' gazes to it.
人がいっぱい。
Oh, that is,
改めましてこの屋敷
they did not
を任された
properly
可愛い袋極長
show that that thing is that horrifying.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah, that thing's messed up.
you thought Monokuma was bad. That's not good. I thought initially that everything here was mechanical. That's Eldritch.
Yeah, that thing's fucked. Something's wrong with it.
この袋、さっきモニターで見た。
ケージとかもあるので、さっさと説明をしていきますね。あと、すんごく申し上げにくいんですが、皆さんは魔女になる因子を持っています。
I'll get right to the explanation. This is quite difficult to say, but everyone here possesses the witch factor. A disquieting atmosphere spreads through the room via
魔
murmurs.
女って何？
Witch? What does he mean, witch? Emma shook her head, bewildered. To the girls, witches were fictional beings that appeared in anime, manga, and the like. Being told that they actually existed, the girls couldn't simply
偉い
accept
人が
it.
決めた話では、魔女はこの国にとって最悪をもたらす悪らしいんです。
The big shots have decided this country's official policy is that witches are an evil that will bring about calamity.
我が国の法に基づいた全国検査によって、皆さんはその因子が大きく検出された存在。
Via a screening of the entire country held in accordance with local laws, a large amount of that factor was detected in each
こ
of
の
you.
国にとってあまりに危険であると判断され、この牢屋敷への収容が決まったんですね。
Determining that you pose too great a threat, the nation arranged for your detainment in this
いず
compound.
れ魔女になる可能性があるとなると、野放しにはできませんので。
Given that you may eventually become witches, we can't exactly leave you free range, so...
つまり皆さん、この世界に害をなす悪者ってことでご納得ください。
To put it another way, please accept that the danger you pose to the world makes you all villains.
はあ？なんだお前キモ。そんな検査やった覚えないんですけど。
Huh? What are you yapping about, creep? I don't remember taking that kind of test, so...
私に文句言われましても、私はただの可愛いフクロウなので。
Complain to me all you want, but I'm just a cute owl,
皆さんには
so...
この春から囚人として生活してもらいます。
From spring onward, you will all live as
救済が
prisoners.
なくもないのですが、大魔女さえ見つかれば皆さんの呪いを。
It wouldn't be wrong to say there's a chance of salvation, though. If only the Great Witch were to be found, everyone's curse would...
でも期待とか持たせてもよくないですよね。忘れてください。
Oh, but it wouldn't be right to hold out hope, huh? Please forget I
シャ
said
ワーも娯
anything.
楽室もあるので、ここで余生を楽しく過ごすとか、どうですかね。
There are showers and even a rec room, so why not enjoy living out the rest of your days to the
囚
fullest?
人？
Prisoners? Her understanding couldn't keep pace with the developments, and Emma pressed her hand to her chest as if to quell the pounding of her heart.
あ、ちなみに看守はかつてここに収容された者が魔女になってしまった姿です。
Incidentally, the jailer is what becomes of one of the former inmates upon becoming a witch.
慣れ果てと呼ばれています。
It's what we call a shade. This is actual lore. This is real cryptid lore.
処刑されます
The,
が、
the term
気に
that
し
they
やすい
use,
ものをマイン
narehate,
ドコントロール
is
して
the
ます。
same term that's used in Made in Abyss for whatever Nanachi
Interesting.
is. And also, I forget if it's used in Dark Souls for the Hollows, but it expresses this.
Well, it's the same idea of like losing one's humanity, right? Like any time that you surpass you've transformed, but not in a
Yeah.
good way, right? Many of those who become witches are executed, but the manageable ones are mind controlled.
逆らったら殺すように洗脳してしまったので、ほんとすみません。逆らったら死んでください。
Wait, what?
You can hit up, I think, or you can scroll up.
Many of those who become witches are executed. Oh, you can just scroll up? Oh, I see. Wow, that's good QOL. I'm truly sorry for the inconvenience, but if you do defy them, please just die. The girls stared at the black-clad grotesque guarding the door. It was once human, and then upon being turned into a witch, it became a mere shadow of its former self. The girls' expressions told a story. There's no way they could readily accept this. The first to take a step forward through the grave silence was Nikaido Hiro. The prim and proper girl spoke in an icy tone.
間違いです。私は悪ではない。
You are wrong. I am not evil. There wasn't an ounce of uncertainty in Hiro's voice, as though she held absolute confidence in herself,
こ
and
の国に
then
最悪をもたらす危険因子はこの子の方だ。
the risk factor that will bring about calamity to this land is this girl. Her outstretched fingers snapped towards Emma. Standing beside Emma, Maruru gently placed her hand on Emma's upper arm. Though she did not make eye contact, her concern seemed genuine. Her tenderness put a slight smile on Emma's face.
平気平気。
At Hiro's objection, Gokucho raised a sigh of annoyance from the very bottom of his heart.
頼みます。悪者を受け入れてください。私は残業したくないですし、みんな平和に楽しくがいいので。
Look, I'm begging here. Please accept your role as villain. I don't want extra work, and it would be best if everyone went along peacefully,
間違
so...
っている。私は悪じゃない。
You're wrong. I am not evil. Hiro walked forward without hesitation.
正すことができるのは私だけだ。
The one who can correct this world's course is me and me alone.
私はこの世の悪を排す。まずは
I shall sweep away its evils. Starting with... Hiro took up the poker leaning against the fireplace. The clouded gaze of her pupils was fixed on Emma. Emma's expression grew terrified as she shrank away.
違うよね。嫌ってるからってさすがに殺そうとなんて。
This can't be right, can it? Even if she hates me, she wouldn't want to murder me or anything. As Hiro took the deadly weapon in her hand, the tension in the room was so tight the other girls were on the verge of snapping.
化け物。
You, bitch, monster! Hiro dashed off the ground with a kick. As if protecting her, Maruru grabbed Emma. Emma shut her eyes tight. Yet the weapon had not swung down upon Emma, and when she fearfully opened her eyes, Hiro had turned her murderous attempt towards the jailer.
そうだ。ヒロちゃんはそういう子だった。
Oh, right. Hiro-chan was that kind of girl. In this scenario, what was wrong was without a doubt the monstrous form of the Shade, molded from a witch into the jailer. And Nikaido Hiro had assigned herself the mission of ridding the world of wrong things.
死ね死ね死ね死ね。
Hiro swung the poker down time and time again. In the blink of an eye, blood and flesh splished and sploshed about, and the jailer's face was steeped in red. Its body was now thoroughly crushed. One hit from that assault would have been enough to kill a normal person. Thus Hiro had, without hesitation, destroyed the guard. Everyone could do nothing but watch the display of excessive force. Waving the heavy poker around with ease, she swiftly flitted about. And yet, despite the offensive, the jailer did not die. With plainly inhuman agility and power, it countered in an instant, swinging its sickle.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
working on it.
And Hiro's head came flying off. Well, getting a lot of Danganronpa trigger happy havoc vibes from this one, chat. Hiro's head flew past Emma's as it fell. Huh? What was left of her body still tightly gripped the poker. It staggered for a moment, then crumpled to the ground with a thud. Hiro's freshly severed head wore a look of wide-eyed astonishment. Those eyes, which once stared at Emma in repugnance, had lost their light.
ちゃん、また友達になれるって、やり直せるって思ったのに。
Nikaido Hiro had died. Still dazed, Emma approached Hiro's head and stretched a trembling hand towards it. She touched its blood-soaked
嘘だよ
cheeks.
ねヒロちゃん。やだやだやだ。
Sparkling tears poured from Emma's eyes, the large drops tracing a path over her cheeks. At the edge of her vision, near the severed body, she noticed an object twinkle for just a moment. It seemed something had spilled from Emma's pocket as she fell. It was within arm's reach, so Emma snatched it up quickly.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, I see.
これ
This is... In Emma's hand was a fountain pen. As far as Emma was concerned, even that was precious.
もう手放さないよ。
Hiro-chan. Oh, I won't let go of this. The pen ended up in Emma's pocket.
死んじゃいましたね。掃除しなきゃ。
Wow, she totally died, huh? That'll have to get cleaned up.
魔女はこんなことじゃ死なないので、彼女は魔女じゃないと証明されたことになりますね。
Ah, but since witches don't die so easily, this proves she wasn't a witch,
や
huh?
れやれ。よかった。
Dear me. That's good, isn't it?
ヒロちゃんは死んだのにそんなわけ。
That's good. Hiro-chan is dead for no reason. Wiping away her tears, Emma glowered at Gokucho. Without any care as to the intent behind those eyes, Gokucho continued his solemn monologue.
あと何個もすみません。最後に皆さんに最も大切なことを伝えておきます。
Sorry for the inconvenience. Finally, everyone consider this an advanced warning of the most important
魔女
thing.
になりつつある者は抑えきれない殺意や妄想に疲れてしまいます。
Turning into a witch fills one with uncontainable murderous intent and wild
面倒なこ
fantasies.
とにいずれ囚人間で殺人事件が起こるんですよ。
It's a troublesome detail that guarantees a murder case will eventually occur among the prisoners. A murder case? Sherry's eyes sparkled irreverently.
そうなんですよ。毎度のことなんですよね。
Absolutely. It happens all the time, you know.
動物とは一緒に生活できませんよね。
You can't expect such dangerous people to live together, don't you know?
というわけで、殺人事件が起こり次第、魔女裁判を改定します。
That's why a witch trial is held whenever a murder
魔女になっ
occurs.
た囚人は、処刑しますので。
That's why prisoners who turn to witches will be executed. So,
詳しくは魔女図鑑をご覧ください。では、私はこれにて。
for details, please take a look at the witch guide. And with that, spreading his wings, Gokucho disappeared into the vent.
Sus.
Emma looked down at her hands. Her palms were stained with Hiro's blood. I'm going to use the restroom because
Okay,
I've
sure.
been vocally
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
drinking a bunch of water.
This is a good spot to pause because scene's gonna change too.
I'll let you talk about anything
Yeah,
because
sure.
I'm sure that there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely stuff to talk about. Yeah, we've hit the first step in the story. As we're doing the stream, I'm spot checking, like editing stuff that I notice. It's kind of hard because it's like, there's only so much time, but nobody expects it. As for what's happened, when you compare this introductory scene to like let's say the comparison's always going to come up. So Danganronpa, I feel like you get a way better sense of what all these characters are about right off the bat. Danganronpa's kind of bogged down by revealing everyone's ultimate talents right away, and that sort of defines them as characters very strongly at the start, but it becomes clear that there's more to them as the game progresses. Here, it's like you get the personality overview, and you really only find out what one of these characters' magical abilities is. And that's going to be a thing that goes on throughout the story. Some characters will freely share what magic they can use. Some will keep it close to the chest. But that's partially, I think, for pacing here. Like, it's trying to get right into the story, it feels like. But it's also, in a mystery, like, it's kind of helpful to not know exactly what somebody can do. They have to suss it out. Danganronpa 1, the first trial is like, oh, well, who could have hit that button with a thrown object from, 30 yards away? Gee, I fucking wonder. Here, you don't, at least as far as the first case goes, you don't really have that. It takes a little figuring out to know who done it. And also, furthermore, to prove that they were able to do it in the way that they were. When I was doing the translation, I was going line by line in the story, writing the translation as I read through it, and I didn't know who done it really until the trial was a ways underway. Hey, Bunch, you're back.
I'm back.
And
I was curious to get kind of your thoughts about, like, when you're going through this, dealing with all of these translations, you're juggling about 16 character introductions.
Oh yeah.
So I'd love some insight into the way that their personalities kind of bled through and some decisions that you had to make.
Yeah, what's very interesting
specifically, not to cut you off, and this is kind of related to the way that I was like, I'm not a professional VA, this is all for fun. But we've got like this Southern Belle Lolita. So obviously the way that she talks is going to be a particular way. You've got a royal dressed kind of celebrity that would obviously talk hoity-toity. And then you've got a different kind of hoity-toity, which is more regal, which is this like other Lolita. So I'm curious, like, because it's the voicing it is one thing, and then localizing it and dealing with it and how it's written.
And your voice is going to come out of what I wrote. Too,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
It's like 2 layers removed almost from the original thing. But what part of the process here, we didn't really have a consistent workflow throughout the entire thing. I kind of was working with 5 different versions of editing the script.
Was Kansai present?
Not really.
I see.
But anyway, so to start with, at first I was just playing the game, transcribing it, writing the translation, and very quickly I was like, well, this is untenable. We have to. It's a Unity game. We can go in, we can rip the script assets, and we can edit from that directly. And then, in doing my first pass in doing that, did not. It gave me the script formatted as it is internally, which has a marker for who's speaking, what portrait they're using, what voice line it's calling, and what the text is. And I transposed that programmatically into a Google Docs spreadsheet. Oh, what happened to my microphone?
It's on the cart. I'm pointing at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope... Right. Oh, man, I've been doing that since I went to the bathroom. Okay, well, that should be a little easier to hear me now.
It's not exactly omnidirectional.
And so I had transposed it to a Google Doc, but that was slow going because I had to not only transpose the lines, but also the speakers separately. And so at a certain point, I didn't even bother transposing the speakers into the file because the way that they talk is they're all so distinct. Like, I can read a Japanese line of dialogue in this game and know who's saying it with like 95% confidence.
Because of
just how they talk, yeah. Their word choice, the way they construct sentences.
And this is going off of the Danganronpa thing. I've talked about this privately 5 times now I've talked about it with Ants here. I've talked about it with people in my micro community. But like, I was doing a project recently where I was going through all of the voice lines for Junko and Ashima. She's got like 10 fucking personalities.
Right.
And it's definitely a skill that you develop where you can just tell.
Yeah.
Like listening to this voice actress, like what is the difference between cutesy and goofball Monokuma?
Yeah.
And it's not just like an inflection. You know, what's the difference between there's this one personality that's right at the end that's not like any of the other personalities, that is like
probably the real one,
one,
no put on.
or more of a mastermind persona. You know,
maybe the mastermind is the real one.
Yeah, who knows, right? And then there's like, but you know, it's easy to go, oh well, the flat one, that's the flat one. The vulgar one, that one's really bombastic and loud. But like being able to just kind of like, with 1 second of audio, you don't even need to play the full clip.
Yeah.
You can just like bam, bam, bam.
Name
so I
that
assume
tune.
It's the same thing.
Like yeah, kind of like so. An obvious one is Meru stutters. If somebody stutters more than
it's
more than once, if somebody stutters once in a line, it's probably Emma. If somebody stutters 3 times or more in a line, it's almost certainly Meru.
Unless it's like a dramatic thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Coco uses a very unique personal pronoun. She says ateshi instead of atashi. Atashi is like the feminine version of watashi, and then ateshi, the only other person I could find ever using that was Marine, the VTuber.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't know.
With
I couldn't find anybody. I'm I'll be honest. I don't watch VTubers. It's like feminine, but a little bit. I think it's like a little like feminine. Like it's feminine, but it's a little online.
Like thought kind of, but not
like
thought.
Email.
I guess it's just digital.
Yeah.
Right. Attashi. So it changes the A to an E for digital.
Yeah, it's
like
just
electronic.
attashi. No, it's not for any reason like that. It's just a like a
Cork
distinct way of pronouncing it. Yeah.
Weird.
She put a little sauce on it. And then she'll use net slang once in a while.
Yeah, so if anyone's using net slang, it's most likely her.
What else is there?
Anyone who's talking about detective shit or mystery or being excited about like curiosity.
Oh yeah, well Sherry's thing is Sherry's always very excited.
Yeah.
And she is always saying things are sugoi. She's always saying they're awesome.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's a I noticed within 2 beats, it's like everyone is like very, very grounded.
Yeah.
And then Sherry's like high dopamine.
Yeah.
Like she's just like, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, she's Darumi.
Which,
you know, like she's in the killing game. Right, she's like, "Oh my god, I'm in a
I could finally
novel.
solve a mystery."
Yeah.
There's something to be said about the fact that we don't really know. Maybe that's her coping mechanism, right?
These characters develop.
We'll see.
The one that I specifically wanted to talk about.
I'm so glad Hero's dead.
Was
I really didn't want to fucking deal with that shit.
Hannah, the green one.
Yeah.
Who they specifically call out as saying, "Sorry, I just thought you the way you talked is a little unusual."
Yes.
She ends every one of her sentences, not every one, but like 99%, with desua. And so desu is like a declarative. It's like is almost.
Okay, yeah.
This is one of the first things everybody learns about Japanese. But in conversation, you don't really say it all that often because it's kind of implied.
Yeah.
Unless it's formal speech. There was a meme in Haruhi. One of the characters says desu a lot.
Right.
And that's like one of the earliest 4chan
Well, that's also a meme in Chunibyo.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Dekamori says it all the time.
Yeah.
In the localization, they localize it as death. Right.
Fucking Netflix. It's fine.
And then wa is just like a very feminine sentence ender.
just adds a little bit of like feminine emphasis to it.
Right.
It's the kind of thing that you would only really see characters saying Desua in like a Harvest Moon game, right? Like the romance options will do it to really hammer home that they're
That
feminine.
they love you. Yeah.
But yeah, that's so they all just kind of have their own distinct way of speaking, and after a certain point, I really don't even look at who's talking because I can just tell.
I have to really think about like the art style here. Speaking plainly,
Because it's different artists for the background.
Shooting from the hip. This art is very impressive. Like, really, really impressive.
It's nice.
It's there's a little bit of persona here.
I could see it.
And it's
not what I would have gone for, but I could see it.
And it's that kind of like what I like about it is that it's got kind of that brush CG filter that like the CGs on DR do have.
Well, again, we were talking about how it kind of it's probably blocked out in 3D and then painted. At least like some of it, like the geometry and probably a little bit of the furniture.
Well, we were talking a little bit about why how a lot of Rui's, like the people who are inspired by him are all doing like traditional, real, I'm going to reference a model, I'm going to draw it with anime references and whatever. And then you look at Rui's art and it's obvious that he uses 3D models all the time.
Yeah.
Always has.
Well, you know, a lot of them do.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. It's an opinion thing. It just depends. Don't only do it. Be able to draw without it, but whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's all about your medium. But that's to say, this background is really, really pleasant to look at. I was thinking and during the sewer too, and sewers are normally not very pleasant to look at.
Well, there's a lot of color.
Very decrepit.
There's a lot of color in this game.
Well, it's a very texture. It's not a flat red on this back wall. It's like very craggly. When I was doing the sprite work here, these assets are actually like, this cog wheel is like very, very detailed, even for how low res this is.
Yeah. Like
this jail cell, there's like a lot of brush down here.
Yeah.
These assets, like they have a colored and a non-colored variant, and they are the same splat, but
the splat is differently.
Here's what's weird too. You think it's colored and it's not colored, but that's not inherently. That's not how simple it is. The center stays colored.
Right.
On the grayscale one. So if you gray it out, it actually doesn't work. Which I thought was so weird. It's yeah. It's a very, very interesting art style. All right.
Emma's ordering a steak.
Startled by the voice she'd heard, Emma took a thorough look around to make sure, but of course there was no one nearby. That's right, how silly of me. Thus began the girls' lives in prison. They shared an ominous sentiment, as if the ground were silently crumbling away beneath their feet.
What are you trying to figure out?
She heard a voice say, "Well done."
Yeah.
She doesn't know who that is.
And then
she says, "That's right. How silly of me."
She's losing it. Yeah, no one would ever tell her well done. Careful. Well, there's the OP of the game.
Yeah. I mean, you were totally right. This this is definitely something special.
So that OP is made by, the song is by Slave VVR. They are a very, very well-known producer of Vocaloid tracks.
Okay,
And
it
they're
did
like
kind of sound
Yeah.
digital and like synthy.
They're particularly known for like jazzy, like frantic music and dark humor in
Got
their
it.
song. So that's
so
why.
something. Did you like look into the lyrics on that?
I forget if it's true for that one, but for most of the voice tracks in this game, the lyrics are in a made-up non-Japanese language, and then they have Japanese translations in the like insert when you buy the game.
Oh,
But I wasn't listening to that much, to be honest. I was checking something else.
the only movement in the room was the sluggish action of the jailer. It was cleaning up Nikaido Hiro's corpse. Partway through that task, overcome by dread, one of the girls broke into a sprint. The sentinel reacted immediately to the attempted escape. With tremendous force, it chased down Shito Elisa. The jailer's scythe gleamed as it chased Elisa. Sensing another tragedy, many of the girls let out screams and covered their eyes. A majestic voice raised an objection, and the girls gasped in rapt attention. The voice was that of Hasumi Leia, who had drawn the rapier that hung from her waist. She was positioned between Elisa and the guard. Don't lay a hand on her. I won't allow any more senseless killings. Turning a deaf ear to this warning, the jailer raised its scythe high. Emma. Oh. Why has it got a skull on it?
What do you mean? That could mean anything. Maybe there's pirates in this route.
So is that a byproduct of
No, that's just how it is.
saves? Oh,
no,
okay.
That's just how it is. It just always tells you when a choice is going to kill you. This one's really short, so you can do it, and it'll kick you back to the choice.
Protected Leia. She jumped between the guard and Leia. The jailer's scythe swung down on Emma, splitting her in two, and she crumpled. Without even time to breathe, another tragedy had struck. The girls' faces were frozen in fear. Neither shrieks nor resistance to the guard were raised. Why did you protect me, even though I could have avoided an attack like that? Not another death, and someone only just died. This adds all sorts of work. Seriously, do me a favor, don't disobey and you won't be harmed. As the jailer cleaned up Hiro and Emma's corpses, the other girls stood stupefied. Some girls looked as if they'd just realized the door to a possible future had been closed. Others seemed terrified, as if they were walking through a dark tunnel. There was assuredly no light at the end of that tunnel. Despair and despair alone awaited. It's a shame, but it's already over.
That's the end of the game.
Damn. Bad end. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Right back in. So there's no harm in doing them if you're interested.
Merely watched. Leia instantly leapt backwards out of the scythe's reach, and it swung through empty air.
That's right, bitch. You didn't have to do that at all.
Rapier still at the ready, she fixed a domineering stare on the jailer. This girl hasn't broken any rules. There's no cause to cut her down. Alyssa, her will to run having understandably vanished, stood behind Leia, dumbfounded. Why would you... I want to protect you all. To that end, we must compose ourselves. As though intending from the start only to bring the girl to heel, the jailer lowered its scythe and returned to the task at hand. Finally, it took Hiro's corpse in its arms and left the room. With the jailer's disappearance, the tension in the room slackened, albeit only slightly. Though the site had been cleaned, Hiro's corpse continued to choke the room with the stench of blood. Not long ago, one of the girls had said the room stinks. The lounge was packed with tasteless, gaudy decor. Perhaps the carpet, the sofa, even the curtains had drank in the blood of the young girls for a long time. It was a good sprite. Coco threw up. It almost seemed strange that no one had until then.
I threw up.
That was how unusual the situation was. Expectedly, Leia was the one to take center stage. Everyone, listen up. Somehow, it has been decided that we must live here together. I don't know for how long, but for now, let's quietly abide by their rules. We have only just become acquainted with one another, but I want to protect all of you to the extent I am able. Conduct like Hiro-kun's or escape attempts like Elisa-kun's just now could put everyone in danger. So I've been thinking this for a while, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it, get your feelings on it. Hiro-kun, Elisa-kun.
Yeah.
Kun.
That's another thing that distinguishes them. Leia calls everybody Kun. Emma, I think, if I remember correctly, Emma is one of only 2 characters that calls people Chan.
Okay.
And everybody else says San.
You felt it was necessary to include Kun, San, and Chan because it
characterizes
dictates
them.
Something about the character.
So like Chan is like it's what you call girls. There's sort of like a rule in business where you use San in like formal situation. You only call a girl Chan in like a formal setting if it's appropriate to say that she's cute.
Right.
Right, like that's sort of the taking the temperature. Kun is a masculine name ender, but it's not inappropriate to call a woman Kun. It just it doesn't have that same like calling them cute undertone. It's, I guess, a little stiffer is a way to put it.
Got it. From now on, please exercise restraint, even when acting alone. Unsurprisingly, Alyssa could offer no retort, simply clicked her tongue in ostensible embarrassment. Before we go any further, would each of you check your pockets? It seems a smartphone was given to all of us. At Leia's say-so, the girls felt around in their respective pockets. He's right. It's not the one I usually carry, but I have a phone. I wonder if I can call for help with this. Regrettably, it seems we're out of network. It can't be used to contact the outside world. Oh yeah? What's this?
Yeah. Wi-Fi. You have Wi-Fi.
Seeing as we've been arrested and detained, I suppose it's only natural, but Emma's hopes were shattered immediately, and she let her shoulders slump in exhaustion. An app called Witch Guide is installed on these phones. It seems to be something like a student handbook, containing a map of the student, the prison manor, rules and regulations, and information regarding its prisoners. Let's live in compliance with the rules in the Witch Guide. Be sure to give it a thorough read-through.
So yeah, you've unlocked the Witch Guide.
Nice. Ha! Nice. 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 I don't know why they felt that was needed to clarify.
That's just, she's the only one whose age you know, I guess. Oh, her and Hero.
Fighting with it as a human is impossible. So are there any other number jokes here? Because obviously 666 and 669.
No, it's just in sequence.
Okay. Noticing that most of the other girls are very, very quiet. I want to be friends with Clown. I want to be friends with so many of these bitches. I want to be friends with the ones that aren't talking.
Yeah. Well, Hero's not talking.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, those aren't clickable. The floors are clickable.
Okay. Solitary. Incinerator. Guest houses. Salamander, undying gnome. Sunroom. Not too bad of a prison, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Prisoners are to remain in their assigned cells, except during free time. If they are discovered, they will be transferred to the punishment ward, solitary, for a period of 2 days. Guard is constantly on patrol. In the
event.
Confirm conduct was in violation of the rules, the prison will be escorted to solitary. Prisoners' clothing is to be disposed of daily via the garbage chute. Incinerator runs, disposing of refuse. Even during restricted hours of injury or sickness arise, sleeping in the infirmary may be approved. Up to 1 person is permitted attendance as an aide. Meals are 3 times a day. If meal hour passes, the right to meal is forfeit. From 10 to 6 a.m., inmates are to sleep in their cells. Conversation between prisoners after lights out is subject to punishment.
I just realized we didn't translate the rule thing there.
Oh,
it just says
the
rule.
rules.
Just says rule 1, rule 2, rule 3.
Yeah,
that's
because it's the
job.
same kanji.
Yeah.
Guard is constantly patrolling the whole manor. Patrol schedules not disclosed. Leaving one cell outside of free time. 2 days in solitary. Resisting violent immediate execution. Prisoners are able to freely spend time visiting approved areas. If a prisoner goes beyond the approved areas, it will be regarded as a rule violation. Reading in the library, playing in the rec room, exercising, walking, etc. outdoors. Group protests, escape arrangements. In the event a murder occurs on the prison island, a witch trial shall be held for the sake of executing the dangerous witch. Individual determined to be the witch through the prisoner's deliberation and votes shall be summarily executed. In the case a trial commences, those within the compound within the designated time period are to deliberate upon who the culprit is. The one who receives
This font on this color is kind of rough. That's the default, but I think I can lighten that color a little bit, and I think I will.
I'm just losing my ability to speak, that's all. The one who receives the highest number of votes via majority shall be recognized as the witch and executed. Trial shall continue as long as there are individuals willing to debate. When a corpse is discovered in the time until the trial begins, prisoners are free to investigate within the confines of the island. Regardless of the time frame, if a body is discovered, detentions or punishments are terminated. In the case of emergency or if there is a risk of evidence destruction, the warden may, at his own discretion, detain the primary suspect until the trial commences. If the witch cannot be pinpointed, the participants will all be executed. Executed.
Oh, yep.
Executed. However, provided there is a unanimous conclusion that an offender does not exist, while at the same time the warden deems that is rational based upon the evidence, the trial will be canceled. "6 a.m. to 9 a.m. cells are unlocked to facilitate coming and going during free time. 10 to noon to be spent in the cells. Period for the jailer to go around perform admin functions. 12 to 3 cells are unlocked to facilitate coming and going during free time. Lunch is served. 3 to 5 spent in the cells. Regularly scheduled period for the guard to go around perform admin checks. 5 to 8 cells are unlocked.
5 to 10.
Yeah, 5 to 10, sorry. Coming and going during free
Some
time.
military
Dinner is served in the... I got every single one right except for the the last one. Showers are available for use. Hot water not available outside of this period.
This has all been explained. This is just a recap of what Gokucho's already explained to you, or what Emma's thought. It's her taking notes.
Execution. A right to smoke out the witch. By causing a witch unbearable suffering, complete witchification can be achieved in a short time frame. Those who complete the transformation into a witch are granted a nigh unkillable body, as well as an explosive surge of magical power. These witches eventually deteriorate into a mere shadow of their former selves, a shade. Shades are taken into custody and care of management. I was looking at something.
Okay.
I just didn't see the top right, the top left thing before. Witches, prisoners, who cares? I don't want to spend even one more second in this place. I'm getting out of here. Alyssa snapped at Leia, who let out a gentle sigh. There's no telling how the guard will respond to such open rebellion next time. It's none of your business, so drop it. With a ch, Alyssa left the lounge. Leia responded in kind with a good grief. Everyone else, please do your best to comply, okay? I'm sorry I'm late. I was having a walk in the nice sun. Oh, it's fine. You didn't miss someone dying.
No, it's okay. Everybody's still alive. We're in the intro of the game. Nothing crazy's happened.
Yeah, they're actually all friends. Ignore that.
Yeah, that was before the game started. That's somebody.
Yeah, it's like a dream that she's cracked.
Yeah.
The idea of obeying Hiro-chan's killers, I can't stand it. I absolutely cannot forgive them. You know what I can't stand is we've been going for 2 hours. I don't think I can read anymore.
That's fine. Do you want 2 hours is good for a start?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Is there a good stopping point soon? Is there like something interesting?
This scene is about to end, so you could do it right after the scene ends. Like when the background changes next.
I see. So it seems you were acquainted with Hiro-kun then, huh, Emma-kun? It seems like you two had a good relationship, though.
It didn't seem.
Oh, it didn't seem like you two had a good relationship. Hiro-chan was a respectable girl, so Leia let out a light sigh. Well, I understand that you have no intention of meekly doing whatever they say. I won't force you to.
今はなるべく穏便に済ませたい。危険因子と行動を共にすることはできないかな。
Nevertheless, I'd like it if we could get through things with as little fuss as possible for the time being. Might you at least refrain from collaborating with potential witches?
私もエマさんについていきますよ。
Yup, I'm going with Emma-san too, Sheriff spoke, raising her hand cheerfully. Apparently not expecting this, Emma's eyes widened in
面白
surprise.
そうな方につくのが私の心情ですから。
I believe in going with whatever seems interesting.
でエマさん、あなたからは面白そうな匂いがプンプンしているので。
And that's Emma-san. You're absolutely pungent with intrigue.
うん
Pungent? Before Emma knew it, Hana and Miruru were side by side as
私はあ
well.
なた側につきますわ。偉そうに仕切るやつが嫌いなんですの。
I too shall remain by your side, if for no other reason than that I simply cannot abide by those conceited enough to assume they're in charge. It seemed, rather than being on Emma's side, Hannah simply disliked Leia. Her pride had been wounded, and she apparently had an impressive ability to stick to a grudge.
エマさん。
As for Miruru, it may have been her intense social anxiety that caused her to snap to Emma's side and nestle in close to her.
グループが二分割しちゃいましたね。
Oh, looks like the group's split in
ど
two!
うやらそのようだね。
Somehow it seems to have turned out that way, doesn't
み
it?
んなで協力し合うに越したことはないけれど、意見が合わないなら仕方ない。
Ideally, we'd all work together, but if the ideological gap can't be bridged, there's nothing for it.
私たちは一旦地下に戻るよ。ルールによれば地下官房にいなければいけない時間だ。
We'll be returning to the underground for now. After all, the rules state we're to be confined to our cells at this time. Do y'all have this translation posted anywhere I could link to posts?
Not yet. We're working on it. That's not going to happen today, but we'll get to it.
Leia left with the like-minded girls streaming out behind her in a line. Only Emma, Sherry, Hannah, and Miruru remain in the lounge. We're well,
So, I mean, really, the goal is not real. For one thing, it's only the first chapter of the game that I've translated. For another, it's not really. I've never really felt that it was intended to be released as a thing that people played instead of the official one when that comes out. But we do want to release the tools that we use to make it so that anybody who speaks a language that's not officially getting localized has an easier time translating it themselves.
so when
we have to, there's some legal stuff that we got to do because the state of the translation right now, it has a document that has the Japanese text and the English text in one thing, and we can't distribute the Japanese text.
No, that's not really true. That's already been fixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From the ground up, this was built already. From the ground up, I built the mod tool to not violate copyright.
Mm-hmm.
So it uses a hash system.
Right.
But
the document with the hashes in it currently is not in a state that we can legally distribute it. We have to go through and strip the Japanese text from it, which is only there as reference for us, so that we don't have to constantly cross-check.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, we have a version that has notes on it.
Mhm.
But I think we have the old version still.
Okay.
Just because the logs, the way that because the mod loader has to like fetch all these lines,
Mhm.
so it has to like get the digital line to know what to apply it to. But from the ground up, it was built as a Unity mod loader. It's using Melon Loader, and the entire intention was that like if there was any interest whatsoever, then we could open source release at least the mod as a platform, so that people could localize it themselves.
Yeah, and in like a far. If it did well, if people were interested in that, there would be the potential to, like, include documentation that let people develop their own scenarios or change their assets or whatever. It has the potential to support all sorts of crazy stuff. But for right now, it's just translation.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
As it is, it's very difficult to just replace sprites.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know about like scenario changing.
Well, you would just be changing the order in which a line is called, right? So
I guess you could do that. Yeah. You could change the hash. You could change the background sprite.
Well, anyway, we're almost at the end of this scene.
で、私たちはどうするんですか？みんなで協力して監視をぶっ殺します？
So, what's the plan? Have everyone team up and beat the guard to death?
そんなことできないよ。ヒロちゃんみたいに殺されちゃう。
That wouldn't work. We'd just be killed like Hiro-chan. But I would say if you just wanted to pump it, I would just like use the magical girl witch trials hashtags and
just link the stream for now.
link the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
And yeah.
ヒロちゃんを殺した看守も獄長も許せない。でも
I can't forgive the guard for killing Hiro-chan or Gokucho either, but
考えなしに突っ込んでも同じ目に遭うだけだ。冷静に行動しないと。
if I act without thinking, I'll only suffer the same fate as her. I have to stay calm.
僕たちも一度地下に戻ろう。規則には目を通しておくべきだし。
Let's go back underground too for now. We should take a look over the rules.
そうですよね。
Well, I guess so, huh?
でもおとなしくしているつもりなんてない。僕は絶対にヒロちゃんを殺したこと許さないから。
I don't plan on just blindly following along. I'll make sure they don't get away with killing Hiro-chan.
This is your stopping point.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I was saying, but sure.
僕の囚人番号は
Yeah, okay.
658番か。
I just wanted to see.
There's another scene change.
Oh, I see. So the cell phones are how.
古臭い建物なのにオートロックなんだ。なんかいびつだな。
But now she's alone.
ヒロちゃん。パニックでほとんど見てなかったけど、洗面所やトイレ。
I was in such a panic I could hardly look last time, but there's a toilet here and a place to wash my face, even a desk.
生活保障はされてる。
A bare minimum standard of living. Are we going to live here the whole time?
規則を確認
Should try to look over the rules.
自分の持ってたスマホじゃないけど。
It's not the phone I had before coming here, but it seems to work about the same. In the gloomy, sunless underground, it was impossible to retain a sense of time. The phone's display asserted it was currently a little past 3 p.m. Being able to check the time is useful if only I could get in touch with the outside world. Just as Leia said that, an app called Witch Guide was installed. Okay, rule stuff.
懲罰房ってどんなところなんだろう。
Under intense stress. Oh, which factor? Yeah.
殺人事件なんて
No way any of us would kill
その子たち同士が殺し合
kind of girls they couldn't even imagine killing each other. Emma shook her head and went back to reviewing the witch guide. Witchification confers upon the victim a form which does not die easily.
魔法そんなもの疲れた。ふかふかのベッド。お気に入りの抱き枕。
My soft, fluffy bed, my favorite body pillow, my high school uniform, they're all gone. Are mom and dad worried about me?
警察に捜索願いを出して。
I bet they've submitted a missing persons report to the police and are searching for me desperately. I totally blew it in middle school, but I'm going to make lots of friends in high school, I thought. Even though I promised myself I wouldn't make my parents worry anymore. Why have I been locked up here?
That's another scene.
It was a message from Gakucho. Dinner time. Everyone please gather in the cafeteria. I don't want to accept this life, but if I don't eat, I can't think. Alright.
Well, there you go.
I think that's good. Oh, man.
Buns thought she was going to get to the trial in this stream.
Yeah, I have no clue. That's probably 8 hours in, huh?
Well, I thought that there was only about 2 hours of content before the trial, but yeah, it's going to be more like 8 to 10, which is fine, you know.
It's because we're reading it vocally.
Yeah, we're talking about the process and all that.
Well, next stream is going to be not as much of that because it's going to be impossible to kind of carry. You know, first stream is mostly just to kind of
set up,
ball wash, right? No, I think it's great. Like it is more Danganronpa. 2x2 is not out.
2x2's never coming out. You heard it here first, folks. I'm an industry insider and I know.
Bro. I was so interested in what was gonna happen with the AX showcases. And Trigger is doing a stream tomorrow, which is the trailer for fucking Edge Runners 2. So it's like
pre-AX.
So it's like, okay, well, there goes that. And Spike Chun is probably definitely gonna do the release date. But I mean, is that really that big of a you know?
Yeah, I mean they do announcements at AX. They announced ZTD when I was there, so you know. But yeah, that's
yeah, you know. So anyway, Spike Chun, this is all your fault. This is why.
Yeah, and Spike Chuns off. If you don't release 2x2, the fan translations are going to keep coming. So get your act together.
I'm fan translating 100 line 2 right now.
Yeah, hasn't even been written yet, but I'll do it.
I've got Kodaka in my basement.
Yeah.
I'm doing 90 on the freeway. I got Kodaka in my trunk. This is the
but I didn't slit his throat.
This is
I like you.
This is the last UDG I play. I hope you hear it. I got Komaru in the back. Oh man.
All right, well.
Yep.
That's the stream, folks. That's Monosaba.
Yeah, final thoughts. How do you feel?
You know,
total waste.
This is just a throwaway.
Total
you know,
burner.
I put this together in an afternoon, so
I'm
whatever.
so fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Let's go get In-N-Out.
Hell yeah.
Let's go get...
Well, we can't get In-N-Out on this coast, but if we were on the other coast, we could.
Let's go get... Let's go get... What's like a restaurant? Let's go get Japanese McDonald's.
Let's go get Bucci's.
Let's go get Bronx Pizza. We talked about Bronx Pizza. We can go get Bronx
Let's go to
Pizza
Piggly
now.
Wiggly.
What the fuck's Piggly Wiggly?
That's where we're going. I guess you're going to find out what Piggly Wiggly is.
Let's go get Greens, burritos, and cheese.
Let's go get Jimmy John's.
Let's go get Monosaba 2. How about we start localizing Monosaba 2?
Yeah, we got Monosaba 2 at home.
Yeah. All right, gang.
Folks.
Let's get the frick out of here.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, gang. Bye. Toodles.